Greetings everyone, how very good of you to join and welcome back to Anno again. Now this is a really interesting spot right now in this game that we have right now. And that is that we have our defenses here. So his ship's getting attacked, as we can see, by my flamethrowers, like this, right? And whenever he comes out of his docks, of his harbor area, he's getting attacked. We could even make this worse for him by moving those flamethrowers over there, right? And this would make it even worse for him. So I'm inclined to do this. Let's move a bunch of my flamethrowers over there. We don't need this blueprinted depot, right? I rather just have my flamethrowers set up here. And we definitely need to keep them a bit together though, just in case there's an attack coming, right? So that they're not fighting isolated or anything like that. Other than that, this is interesting. On the other hand though, he's attacking us, right? His raiders is pretty massive thanks to the harbor artillery. And whenever my ship enters, there you goes, another one of my ships coming in right now. It's a slow one. It should attack. It's not attacking. That's great. Why not? It's looking into the other direction right now. No idea what's it doing there. Anyway, it's just a harbor artillery, so it's not really doing the most damage. Ah, it's actually aiming for this clipper over there right now. Brings me to another notion, and that is that we need to adjust my trade routes, like this plank trade route here, to go around this island here. Otherwise, we're getting this attack message now constantly, which would be very annoying. So that's one of them. The other one is this one. It's probably going down, right? You're probably going down. The captains are unfortunately pretty stupid, so we'll also need to check this one. And as you can see, we will also need to adjust this trade route here to take a bit of a detour here down to Carl. I hope Carl stays positive with us for a while. Yeah, and there it goes down. It was a clipper with the schnapps deliveries. Let's build us a few more clippers as long as we can survive that. I'm looking at a very negative engineer population right now. Rum is out. Alright, it's really just the rum though. Rum is out that we need to provide. Oh, okay, we're getting also, thank you Carl, propaganda packages. Yeah, making my population extremely unhappy. So he seems not really friendly to us. Not on the best terms, what I might describe. Well, thank you for that. Now, in this case, this one's unavailable now. We have the schnapps trader, so we can immediately replace this one now with rogue. Wait a second, where's rogue? Okay, rogue is on this island here, because don't forget, we're also building clippers now in the new world. And there's the first one coming out, Future Storm. And Future Storm is going to be on my latest trade route that we have now, and that is delivering, of course, coffee from Mazapa to Manola. And we would be ready for this, I think. We should also have a lot of coffee in at this point, 36 tons. It's a short trade route, so I think I could be fine with 2. So that we keep a bit of space available for other things. You know what? We actually need rum as well. So let's also get rum over, right? And in that case, yeah, let's get rum over. Future Storm is gonna be that shit for it. It's just once though, but we gotta be very careful here. I don't want to have Mazapa being depleted of rum so that there's nothing left for New London, because this could very well be the case here. We do have 2 ships on the rum trader. First of all, we will need to... No, actually, there's no detour required here. They're not completely full. 150 tons on them. But I would still like to go ahead and push my rum production a bit further. Not like this. Not like this. But like this. There you go. Keep a bit of space behind that chapel. Like so. And then we can have another block here. So this is not really a beautiful town at all, right? It's just there to produce rum for us. Since we have so many of them, it might make sense now to add at least one of these 2 here, right? So, lifestyle needs, that's not gonna happen. But at least ponchos or at least fried plantain would work out at some point. You shouldn't start with that too early, right? I'd rather wait for some demand to kick in, like 4 tons or something, so that it really makes it worth your while, so that you really get something out of it too. That is, of course, workforce here. This one we can still push, but we're a bit far away now from that marketplace here, so we should be careful about that. That's a whole bunch of new jornaleros that we have, and I would like to immediately assign them to, yeah, produce me more rum. There you go. So let's also have another warehouse then here. And with that, we're looking at a rum production of 20 tons now. Log should still be fine. No, it's not, really. I'm surprised at that. Could also be the case that we are full on storage, though. Let's have one more over here. Right, and that's the rum. And how's my sugarcane looking? Actually surplus, so we're still going ahead with one more rum distillery. Also have another fire station over there. You never know about these. That's a lot of rum though, right? And we do need in Manola a total rum demand right now of 6 tons. And in New London, 16 tons, so 24 in total. That's not enough. That is not enough. Are we boosting already? No, we're not. Boosting would be bad though. So the only way of getting this one higher is building more plantations, of course. Like here. And also, perhaps using my trade union here at some point now. We do have Isabel. She's got some juicy items usually available. So I might check this out as well. Now we have it equal at least, but equal is not good, right? Equal is meaning that we're constantly running out of it. So we definitely will need to work on the surplus there. You need a lot of rum. That's just that. We have a happy population here though, 28. So I could still try and push it a bit perhaps. So 25 on the sugarcane and 25 on the rum. And with that we still have a content population with plus 14. So that is fine. And this really pushes us now, right? 30 tons of rum. Very good. That's all I need to see. That means that Manola will probably get stuffed with rum at some point to the maximum. And then it evens out again so that more goes to New London overall. That would be the ideal goal here. Another thing we should still stick to is also the bombins. So let's get them going. Another bombin weaver producing 2 tons per minute. For this we need also a bit more felt. We have the felt over here. Let's get this going immediately. And I'm also gonna go with another cotton. Actually, let's make 2 of these because I'm pretty sure that we need a lot of them already in New London as well. And once again, I would also like to kick in. Look at that. Easily possible. I don't need to build a new farm. And when it comes to the alpaca, we're actually full on wool. Taken me by surprise. We have a huge surplus production. I don't need to worry about alpaca ever. For now, at least. Yeah, this is the constant attack message right now. It's super annoying. Super annoying. Carl has bought back a share from the queen. No, that's I don't care about this. His shares are quite valuable. Do we still have a share here? Yes. Let's sell this share on his smaller island of Arthur so that we can once again purchase a share here. So one more share and then we can take over this island here peacefully, right? Without having to wage war and get it back again, because I really can't stand that island right in front of my harbor. Okay, another thing I would like to do is unlocking the local mail for my engineers. Really powerful, so we have enough. We are actually full on local mails. Let's go ahead and take this. And I think my artisans are already getting it anyway, so I don't worry about this. But both of them need it. Upgrade wise, let's go ahead and upgrade all of these people to artisans. And I would also like to go ahead with these people here, so that we have a nice bigger row now of artisans here. And we're dropping now below 1,000 on the worker workforce. What is going on, by the way, with my farmers? We don't have that many farmers left here, so... Okay, this is a problem.
Workforce shortage.
We would need to get some windows over here.
Workforce shortage.
And do I have a bigger farmer village? I don't, right? I mean, this is my biggest one, but I can't afford a commute here right now. So we really need to make sure that Sinclair is working to its task. And for this, let's get some more glass over there. I'm also really worried about this. Like, he's got an air force at this point. And, of course, his ships. But his ships are rather passive right now. Since he's at war with everyone, I think they pushed him back a bit right now. Okay, regarding my population in the New World, we have the coffee now coming in with the trade route. At least the coffee beans, right? We should have them in now. There they are. And we do have the coffee roasters here. So they're working now. And the first coffee is already being produced. 2 coffee roasters, that's 4 tons of coffee, and we have a demand of 2. So this is set for now. And with that coffee, there it is. We can also enable bombings at the same time, because we get still the 55 tons in. I think I've already set a minimum for the bombings. I did, 20 tons, very good. So this is now rolling in for both of them. The sewing machines, well, that's a trade route. And the trade route is here, and it's still alive, and it's now getting the cargo over. So the sewing machines are coming in as well, which leaves now nothing. We have everything fixed for the operators now, and that should lead to a very good population then down the road soon, and that is artistas, of course. Of course, we can also say that this guy here delivering the sewing machines, so Freedom, could also get the coffee on his way back. But nah, let's not do this. Let's make a dedicated trade route just for the coffee from Manola to New London, and that is then the coffee, because of course the coffee production now kicks in for us more and more, and we're just gonna take as much coffee as possible. It's gonna be a pretty long trade route, so you definitely want to have this going. And yeah, the Musk Ox is on this route. This is my Royal Galleon. It's a direct route. It's a really uncomplicated route, fortunately for us, right? So the New World trade routes are not dangerous at all, because they're having direct routes without any islands or something like that in between. We definitely want to go ahead with more coffee roasters, so I'm gonna add 3 more. How much is my demand for coffee, by the way, in New London? it's 1 ton? Really? Did they change something? No, we don't have that many engineers yet. Alright, of course, this is way too much. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just some planks that we lose with that. But that's way too much coffee. So this is 6 tons already. In Manola, we have more demand for coffee than in the New World, in the Old World, and that would lead to a total amount of 3 tons we have, right? So we're already making a surplus. You know what? Let's have 4 going, and those 4, of course, will also need then their coffee plantations over here.
Ship under attack.
I don't care about the clay pit here. Right, so that we have enough coffee plantations. Still will need a couple more funnelers. 2 flamethrowers we have here. This should be fine for a while. The harbor is also upgraded. That's enough now. Okay, this is all fixed. This is all looking very good now. And city-wise, we could also continue the expansion of Manola. Yeah, not for long anymore. Let's have a bunch of blocks here still. This is a main road, right? This is a main road. There you go. So we're really now coming to the end here of what's possible in Manola. Main road here, with some more houses than here. And we could, of course, as always, also add some trees in between or whatnot. And we have a lot of bricks, so I would also like to start upgrading now the quality of life for the people here. So at least the main road gets upgraded all the way now, so that Manola also starts to look like something sophisticated. Okay, another thing I would like to really squeeze in here now is a university. We should be able to. There you go. Just along the main road here. And with that, all of these artisans have it now too. There you go. And with that, we can also once again push more skyscraper artisans now. Yeah, they're just taking a bit of damage, right? It's annoying with the message, but they're not going down. It's just 1 harbor artillery here firing. It's not taking down my ships. They're getting repaired already immediately once they dock here. Alright, farmer workforce, that's something we need to tackle though. As you can't have a decimated farmer population. It would catch up to us at some point. So what we definitely will need here is the hospital. Okay, that last chair will hurt us a bit because there's no way for me to get more influence right now. We could potentially wait for another level up. We're very close to this, right? So 200 more global population. Yeah, we can do this actually. This would give me 12 influence. So I'm probably gonna head and do this right away. How can we do that? Well, first of all, we can upgrade our artisans. That's gonna be fun. And that means here. Alright, so I would like to go ahead and get more terraced artisans now out here. And of course, as always, we're gonna once again then also adjust their style. There you go. So that we have also now these skyscraper artisans coming out on the other side of New London. So, you know, the circle completes now over time soon. Editor. Oh yeah, this is another way of getting influence. So the consumption is non-discussable for me. So right, this is a fixed one. It's very bad here though, right? 100% right chance is massive. Let's go with a tiny, only 5%. We will lose a lot of income with that. Down to 16,000 now, but that's okay because with that we also have influence available again, and we always need influence anyway. So let's go ahead, purchase that last share. So in 10 minutes, if it doesn't buy any shares back, we can take over this island here for a bargain price, really. Next, Sinclair. Sinclair is gonna get some 2 new things here. The first one is, first of all, we need to repair, of course. Also, I'm gonna get a hospital now in here. Somewhere.
An influence bonus.
Where's my hospital? Where is my hospital? It's always somewhere, never where I'm looking for it. There you go. Hospital Sinclair done. Another thing I would like to do, Dana, because you've seen it probably, I've unloaded some aluminium. And we can also get as a post office in here. Probably going with the big one. We're gonna also go with 3 smaller ones. Whatever makes the most sense. 1 big one or 3 smaller ones. Let's go with 3 smaller ones. We have a bit more room then to fiddle around here. So one definitely needs to be in the worker area, so here somewhere. Right now though there's the plague raging. And another thing we could probably have up here then. So let's get this one off the way. Add a post office here, a small one. And add more buildings here too, because Sinclair also needs more workforce anyway. Yeah, let's make it a big block like this with something in the middle. This we can definitely fix like so, right? And we could even say, okay, make it here. There's a fire station that we can easily move up there, like it's destined to be there, right? And then we can have this, and there we're gonna have a small entrance here. Nice individual block that we have there. And then another full block and another full block. So with that, this post office now has it full, and it's producing now local mail. And this local mail, of course, we can use, and I would like to use it for the farmers. Lifestyle need, local mail. This gives me 1 additional farmer per building. That's actually really nice to boost that population. We're going to do the same thing for the workers, because don't forget, Sinclair is going to be a farmer worker town, because of course we're going to have less farmers and workers over time now in New London. So as the demographics change, right, and also as the wealth of New London goes up, fewer and fewer people here are farmers and workers, more so than in Sinclair. Now the hospital is working. We have a content population. We should be able to mobilize. We're not. What a pity. Yeah, with all of this, it's looking much better already in Sinclair. Also, the workforce goes up again. The only thing that we probably will need to check, yeah, it's fine. Fish, perhaps. A bit of workload then. With the fish, I could also just say 15. There you go. By the way, we're having a huge penalty for the grain. This is something I would like to keep for now, at least until we get an item that we can use for this. Speaking about items, we have a lot of money, so I can't totally afford to spend some coin on items now. I've been waiting on this for a while. Have we built this one? No.
The epidemic left buildings abandoned.
Come on, build me that depot here. With that we can unload the remaining goods. Get both of these ships back to to New London. And in New London, that's still the propaganda kicking in here. Yes, we still have the propaganda mistrust. That is reducing the happiness by 5. And then we of course have our own propaganda that is increasing the happiness by -10. That is the negative propaganda that we have. Or actually it's not propaganda, right? It's the newspaper edition. Now, oh, Beryl. What are you doing here? This is my share. Let's get it back immediately. You're not gonna keep it. Think about my diplomacy. She's a bit unhappy with that, but we have a very high reputation with her. Giving her a bit of money makes her happy. The same, we could probably go with Carl. There you go. I'm very, very hesitant to use flattery now. It's been a long time since it's worked. Giving money is better.
Ship
There's the
under
ceasefire
attack.
and the peace treaty again. Let's try peace treaty immediately. 800,000, we can afford this. Let's give her that and be done with that. He doesn't even like to talk to us. Look at that. Oh, okay, non-aggression pact. What? You just proposed it. I didn't have time to go for it.
This
Non-aggression
is
pact would have been
turning into a
amazing.
revolution.
Trade rights is also possible. How much money do you want? 2.8 million. Sorry, I have to decline once again. Carl, flattery? Ah, okay. That was a risk, but
Ship
it's
under attack.
fine. Now, let's try some money with Arthur. He's declining, right? Yeah, he declines.
A ship was destroyed.
Oh no, that is here though. Really? Did he reinforce?
Ceasefire has ended.
It's that one. Covenant was destroyed. But that's not it. Where did we lose a ship right now?
Ship under attack.
Wasn't this one too? Wasn't this one either? Okay, I have no idea what kind of ship just got destroyed. Electra 2. Unfortunately, you still cannot see what type of ship that was or what where it was, right? In what trade route. So, I know that we lost Electra, okay? But I would need to go now to every single one of them to see where we lost an Electra. Only to notice that, yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. And I have no idea to what kind of trade route Electra belonged to. Can't be super important. I don't know.
Under
Okay,
attack.
we have the materials. Let's continue with New London downtown. All the way here. All the way up here. So this whole row now also is upgraded. And there we still have workers that I would like to upgrade to artisans though. Because so close to the city center, workers don't make sense to me. And then we have a bunch of farmers here that we can still upgrade. And a bunch of workers that we can still upgrade. Same applies up here. And here. There you go. 11,000 artisans. Not getting any less now. This of course brings in a lot of money again. Okay, so after all of this, the propaganda should go away at some point now. I might still try something else here. We might still try and provide penny far things. Happiness-wise and the lifestyle needs, there's not that much we can do. But enough of New London, let's go back to Manola. And we have the swing machines in, 100 tons. So the last good here is being filled in right now. And with that, we will be able to upgrade them to artistas shortly. Lots of smaller buildings here that we can still upgrade. And then probably here. Question is, can we upgrade these guys here? Now, yeah, we can upgrade them to terraced obrero houses. Okay, once we have the
Ship
cheese rolling.
under attack.
This is nice. And I guess we could also apply this then to here. Yeah, while we're here, let's also work on the Hacienda spice production. And for this, we have the radius now all the way over there. So we're gonna make a smaller
Fire is out of
farm area
control.
here. Just for the Hacienda production that we need. And that is the spices. So first of all, what you can have here is a storeroom. Like so. And then we're gonna have the farm. Right there it is. And the farm is pretty cool, as that you can select the crop, any kind of crop that is available in the game, right? Even grain, and it works. So it doesn't need any island fertility. So they're using some very genetically edited crops there. And let's also
Ship
use it.
under
And as you can
attack.
see, this is the maximum field that it needs. It's just really nice. With the tractor, we could push it to a few more fields. I would like to have the fertilizer field here though, because it's still a lot of space that you consume with them. So let's still add fertilizers in between them. That's the silo. And we're just gonna copy now the spice farm. There it is. And here. Right. This is still, it needs to be within range though of the Hacienda. So one more is possible here. Then we have this one then too. So that's 4 of these already then working for us. Yeah, we also will need, of course, wait a second. Let's not continue. There you go. And I'm probably gonna build it already, all of them, because you need a lot of spices. And with that, we need another thing, and that is then the brewery, and this makes the hot sauce possible. Question is, where should we have it? For now, let's actually have it just here. I'm gonna have two with them right away, and they're gonna start on this recipes. There we have the rum, and we could also make beer in the new world. A toll, that is something I've never used before, and hot sauce. And we're gonna do this one for that as well. These are beautiful buildings, by the way, so very detailed, colorful hot sauce production. And with that, the hot sauce is coming in, and only the Hacienda people need the hot sauce as far as I understand, right? So the normal population doesn't need it, even the terraced population doesn't need it. It's all about the normal Hacienda population. It's 2 of them already, so the demand for that will be probably there. It's at 2 tons per minute. The brewery produces at 2 minutes, right? So those 2 here are only producing 1 per minute, indeed. So you need to have quite a few of them, unfortunately, for this to really kick in. It's a very, to me at least, a very uneven looking production. I have no real idea how or why that's the case, right? So you need a lot of these just to get some basic demand going. And they're not even expensive or anything like that. It's just that they need a lot of space over time. And with the spices, it should be actually equal now. Oh, it's not. That's just, we could build another. We could double this one here still with the spice farms we have. Yeah, and since we don't need a lot of them anyway, right? So only now do we meet demand a bit. So let's actually have another one going, and that's fine already. We could also push them. Let's push them by. No, we don't even need to push them. Sorry, let's not do this. And let's just have this going like so. Another fire station. Just in case. Okay, with that, at least the hot sauce comes in, and then we just need the atoll for the operators then at the Hacienda. Even though it doesn't really give me anything. We cannot upgrade them or anything like that, right? It's just that we have it. Alright. These people? Yeah, I want to upgrade. Ladies and gents, welcome artistas to Manola. Tier 3. Let's make some blocks full here right away in the center.
To meet you at last. I've been waiting in the wings. Now I will join you on the stage.
And with that, we have a bunch of these now. They are very demanding, right? So, Age of Festivals, and they want to have the party going forever. And they want a lot of stuff here. So, this is something that we could tackle then. The Samba School. And also, what I haven't done yet is also, of course, this is a nice boost for population, the local mail.
So, I went hiking the other day. Watching the water plunge.
Really? You went hiking? Oh, interesting.
I slept. But after I hit my
Please tell me more.
I had a fabulous idea.
This is also a perfect opportunity of getting the post offices going, right? So we could have one over here. We could have one. We could definitely have one here, right? I just need to put in some effort here. Yeah, I don't want to build it anyway. Oh, overlapping radius. Ah, yep, okay. Let's move the hospital to the other side, and then we can have the post office there, and then I can have another post office here. So we can have 3 post offices to produce the local mail and get more artistas out. So this is really a very important counter, right? Because once we reach 4,000 artistas, that is my goal, we can start building that dam, right? You can't build that before that, so the requirement is there. And the dam would then provide island-wide electricity to all my buildings. So this is a massive improvement, and it unlocks us new productions that we're going to need, like the cheese, for example, needs electricity. There is actually the possibility now, very good, and the first post office is also now active in Manola. And I could just make a tiny park area then here. There you go. And let's do the upgrade. Oh, we can't do that. We are out of bricks again, but we're producing the bricks here. And all of them are being used already, so yeah, it's just getting that it's been taken then to New London, so that this doesn't happen anymore. He's taking 1 brick, yeah, we don't have a lot. Let's just also put a minimum stock on bricks, let's say 50 tons, so that we always have the ability to build something here. Okay, lots of quests are coming in right now because of the artistas. And also, there it is, the spices coming in. This is once again pushing then my workforce. Let's head back to the old world immediately, because here we can now take over the island. Yes, 210,000.
Another player
Thank you very
has had
much.
their island sieged.
And we have Gasparograd again. Right. And
You will never fully appreciate it.
there's some loot.
Attention for the Admiral.
That's the loot.
Bigger you are, the
He's also
harder
left some
your
items behind. For not very powerful ones. Right, so for Botanical Garden, some ornaments, and we got it back. So this is my herb center that I'm gonna rebuild here again. And I just hope that he's not attacking. By the way, with the influence we got back from this, right? We lost 50 influence because of the shares. We're getting this back now. We're sitting at 68 influence again. And with that, we can now build, yeah, at least 2 flamethrowers here. And let's keep those close by so that they have a bit of an overlap here. So that just in case there's an attack, we will be looking at some very nice firepower. So 50 tons it's definitely gonna be. Then we're gonna need some 40 tons of the bricks. Gonna take some 50 tons there, and we're gonna stuff this full because I will need, of course, some production again rolling. By the way, also some steel beams we have, and then also windows. Get this over. And the funny thing is we got another 50 tons of weapons out of that loot here. That means we have now 100 tons of weapons in here. Very nice. And let's go ahead and immediately build us that, because they also need quite some time to train. Right. Yep, over here. And probably over... Let's have it here, sure. And you know what? I might even be thinking about a third one. But for such a tiny island, it's probably a waste. Let's not do this. Alright, so far so good. Some rights here. Thanks for the negative propaganda there, Carl. I won't forget that. And yeah, the city is thriving, and we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned.